The TK Tower channel with November 2016 03 and now Digimon times 4. So this is the original Digimon virtual pet. This particular model is version 3 of 6. These use the smaller watch type batteries, 2 of them. On the front you have 4 buttons, A, B, C, and reset. You can't push reset without something narrow enough, so don't worry about doing it by accident. Once you have the 2 batteries in, you're prompted to set the time. A to change the hour, B for minute, and C to confirm. If you find yourself on a late schedule like me, you can press B to slide the time in, and then A and C combined to readjust it. Generally, Digimon go to sleep around 8 p.m., but it will vary. You'll start with the Digi-Egg, no other options. Each version has an assigned Digimon and its Digivolution tree, and this one is the Patamon line. A scrolls through the options lining the top and bottom of the screen. You have stats, food, training, and verses along the top, with clean, light switch, bandage, and alert along the bottom. Alert is not a selectable option, but will light up when attention is required. B is to select, but brings up the time when nothing is selected. C cancels or returns. Pressing A and C while not on the time screen toggles the sound. On the stats screen we'll see age and weight. Pressing B advances to hunger level, then strength level, Digimon points, and win ratio. The first option on the food screen is meat, which fills the hunger gauge. That will decrease over time. The baby stage will consume this at a very quick rate, but only lasts about an hour. The second option is vitamins, which increases strength and DP. The training option is a minigame that varies depending on what model you have. For this one, you press B rapidly to fill a meter. Versus mode is for battling another V-Pet. You can't do this until at least the rookie stage, and it will cost DP. The cleanup option flushes away your Digimon's poop. You'll want to do this as soon as you notice it, because if it builds up, it'll get sick. The light switch should be set to off when your Digimon goes to sleep. If you leave it on for too long, it'll count as a care mistake, as well as building up too many poops. The light will turn back on immediately when they wake up. The bandage, of course, is to treat any abnormalities. Digivolving depends on care mistakes, like leaving poop, neglecting the lights, letting it go hungry, number of times trained, overfeeding, which is when you continue to feed when the meter's full or until it refuses food, and sleep disturbances, which is when you force it awake with food training or battle. Win ratio is also helpful when reaching ultimate stages. Unfortunately, there's no single-player battle, so this solely relies on battling with another V-Pet. I only have the one, and you can bet my friends don't. After a while, it will die and reset, like the Digimon World games inspired by this V-Pet. But unlike the V-Pet Mini, that, when neglected, just exists forever in a world of poop. You can find the specific bedtimes and requirements for all the available Digimon online. Early on, I complained that the Mini V-Pet lacked things to do. Well, this has even fewer unless you go back in time to when these were a thing, or actually have a second one. But even then, there's not much sense of progress. The only thing you do is keep these meters filled and attack a wall, which is great if you hate walls. After bringing it to work through 2 life cycles for this review, I can't really recommend this as anything but a collector's item. It's a bit bulky for a keychain. Here's the Mini for comparison. And here's the training with sound if you want to know what the Digivice sounds like.
Doesn't know how it happened. Everything happened super fast. He's like focusing. Oh my god.